Teko, thank you for the sub. Nice finals yesterday. Thanks for that. My pleasure, dude. Thank you. My problem with festivals. So while in general, festivals are really cool and really fun, and for bands that you've seen before, that's a cool environment. But at festivals, obviously, there's a lot of bands playing. And for the bigger bands, fans are waiting in the front rows to see their band in the front rows. So, if you want to go wild to a band that plays a little earlier, the space is obviously occupied by people who are not too interested in that very band that you want to see because they're waiting for the headliner. So automatically, the shows are worse than when you see the bands in a club. It can be fun, but if you're really interested in the bands, and I've never seen Green Day, so I really want the full Green Day experience, then seeing them at the festival for the first time is not that good, in my opinion. Elbright? Punk Elbright? Is that a thing? Ever been to Nova Rock? I think Nova Rock is way too big, but no, nothing in Austria. It's a party, like a festival is a party weekend with the lucky coincidence that there's bands as well. I'll check it out, Silence. I know Elbright. I didn't know that there's a punk Elbright. Elbright is usually too metal for me. Yeah, I went to Mainstream, usually, last 2 years. That is already very, very big for, or at least too crowded for my taste. Not necessarily too big, but just not enough space, in my opinion. So way too crowded. And yeah, quality of shows is just different at festivals compared to a club show. What do we got, by the way? We got DK vs Farseer on Lost Temple, which is kind of fun. Feels like Sheik, oh, gets the grunts around here. Not bad. But yeah, both players very, very low level still. The grunt is still blocked, eh? Yup. But Sheik is also kinda trapped into a corner. There you go. I saw Green Day at the Amazon Music channel here a few months ago, and I was surprised how bad the concert was. As I said, I never saw them before. So I can't comment on that.
A player's forces are under attack.
For a Lost Temple game, this is very few bases. It's gonna be a good brawl between them. I'd rank them rather similar-ish. Ice Orc and Sheik. Thank you, El Turicano, for the 50 month. Remember the Prime subs. That's right. Prime is not a crime. Prime for free. Use them as long as they are existing. I saw last week that Mr. Jeff Rosenstock is coming to Hamburg. And I feel like Mr. Jeff Rosenstock is kinda the new godfather of punk these days. There we go. More Prime subs coming in. Alva 3013. Remember the Prime subs. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hit me with your best prime. Chris Shiny Games. First time with the prime sub. Those reminders actually work, eh? Those reminders actually work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Dude, El Turricano, you got me 2 subs in with that prime sub reminder. Well done. Well done. Karubik with the 5 gifties. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How does I deserve that all of a sudden? What a lovely Monday so far. I very, very much like. Just like that, 10 subs, boom. Within 2 minutes. We should make this the average for sub per minute. Nice little fight around the corner, around the fountain. I am not too sure if Sheik should fight there. Of course, he wants to make it as expensive as possible. But only level 1 spells. Still getting kills, and there's still an Overseer. Oh, I still got the Bitburger. I still got the Bitburger icons in there. Whoops! I will fix that. Oh no! Surround, can he has to fight out. But he has another coil. Can he fight his way out? Not really. And there's a potion. Aye, Sheik, a little ambitious, eh? Definitive. They used that a bit yesterday, eh? Sheik got an expo coming up. Ice Orc is tier 3. There's a second expo coming up. Yeah, Ice Orc has to do something against these bases. Sheik has to do something against his CJM. JMM 2006, thank you for the 34 month. Sheik has to do something about his low supply. Heal ward, of course, exquisite. I don't think you can break this. 3 towers here? Nah, Ice Orc, your army isn't strong enough. Your heroes aren't strong enough. Well, who said Mass Raiders isn't a fighting army, eh? If you catch the DK off guard. Ay, ay, ay. Under the eyes of Infi and Fly, losing a DK twice like that. Hurts. Hurts. Still no pillage. Yeah, he should have probably researched that along the way. But I still think Sheik shouldn't have an issue with that. Like, tier 3 is done, 2 bases up. No problem. In the base, like... But Sheik is kinda low on production buildings. He's basically defending with the Lich. But man, he's on... How is he on 3 bases with 33 supply? That's crazy. How can you win 1 base versus 3? Oh no. It's still... I also... where's the 50 food? This is not 50 food, is it? More raiders coming in. Okay. Thing is... she kinda needs to keep the Black Citadel up. Oh, there's an ulcer. He's getting them back. But Sheik taps out. With 3 bases he taps out! Oh man, poor Sheik. Too greedy, eh? 3 bases. And no army. Should have had 3 army and 0 bases. Aye, that hurts. Aye, that stinks. Yeah, no army. Man, even with the towers, that was too much. I did not expect this. I thought Sheik has this, but apparently Mass Raid is pretty good. So let me fix the items real quick. Or not fix, but change them back. I feel like... there. The icons were a really, really cool idea. But they can use more color. They're not too distinguishable. Apart from that, great idea. Second game is up from Lost Temple to Echo Owls. Dude, still Echo Owls in the pool. Chinese Augur, what are you doing? Chinese Augur, what are you doing? Give newer maps. I might want to run another Gloomstalker Cup. Riptide, hello, 44 month, let's go, +4. Saw your message. Yesterday it was too late. Tomorrow I overslept, but I am glad to see that you are feeling better, my friend. Very, very glad, actually. Was also very, very pleased about the message in general. Riptide offered his services to me once again. I like Riptide services, I can tell you that much. Let's go! We got Sheik vs Ice Orc. 1-0 for Ice Orc. Let's go, Sheik. Let's go, Sheik. Oh yeah, I wanted to look up Punk Elb Riot. Punk Elb Riot Hamburg. A Monomath, Beyond the Black, Motionless in White, Graveyard, The Amity Affliction, Brutus, Bokassa. I think I only like the Amity Affliction and not that much. That's too metal for me. Yeah, that's too metal for me. Husarenstück. Thank you very much for the sub. So we stay with DK, we stay with ghouls, we stay with Farsia, but this is the time we go Headhunter. So very, very different, obviously. Sheik could still go for an expansion if it's like super wild. Fummelpie! Is that it? Fummelpie? 7 months? Let's go! Thank you for the primes, everybody. Prime. Is there music?
Forces are under attack.
What's the schedule of this tour? Games every day. 2 weeks straight games every day. 14 days every day. Same time, same place. Obviously, the later we go, the better the quality. But yeah, this tour is the reason why I had to delay Warcraft 3 Champions Finals. Man, I love Amon Amarth. A lot of people love Amon Amarth. And that's very good for you. I'm just not much of a metalhead. Getting some messages from Nuhiro and Duro and was confusing for a second. You delayed it for me? Ah, Riptide, you got me. You got me. Ooh, cannibalize. You know, that sounds weird. My fetish for cannibalize, right? I think it's still underused.
A player's forces are under attack.
It is a very passive game. It's also a very standard game to a degree. I expected some weirdness or some more weirdness by Sheik. But speaking of cannibalize, aren't you curious how a human tastes? Like I'd never eat a human. But aren't you curious? People say it's chicken, but do you really know? For most people, I'm very sure it's more like swine. Yeah? No? That's what a cannibal would say? No? You're not? Is it salty? Well, I guess that depends on what race you play and how much Warcraft ladder you played. But to be honest, I'm very curious about a lot of tastes. And I would, as long as it ethically and morally somewhat okay, I would try a lot. I tried a lot of insects before. It's just fun. How about snails? I try, 100%. I would probably not like it and I would be a little grossed out. Just by how glibberish they are. I don't like glibberish. I don't like it on X. I don't like it on like shellfish, etc. But I'd try. Like if you present it to me and say, here, try, I'd do it. Here's another reason why I will become vegan. Well, then that's a good thing. Have you tried surströmming? Yep. I was in Sweden for a LAN with Knopf and Thorzay and a little DC and Scud. And I tried it there. It's not that bad. It's not great.
The player's forces are under attack.
It's very strong, but it's okay. He isn't using cannibalize. He did in the north. So, from what I've seen, Dark Ranger not much impact. I tried snails and I was surprised. It was really good. Well cooked, it's like meat candy. That's good. I'd never try whale. Oh, DK. Silence was... Oh, he's actually fighting out? Nice! Yo, that's some damage on Headhunters now. In the meantime, unfortunately, Sheik's base is under attack again. Wonder if he has the multitasking to save everything here, because he's in tech. So far, that is the case. Cool fights everywhere. Oh man, he's gotta be so careful, man. One stomp and he's dead. Druid Fire, and thank you for the prime. Ah, Dark Ranger! Holy damn, Sheik! That was a nice exchange. 1,000 gold now. My... Oh, if there's a chain lightning. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, sick fighting.
Forces are under attack.
Sheik fighting for survival in the qualifier. I'm rooting for Sheik. Sheik plays my tournaments, I'm rooting for Sheik. Well, Ice Orc actually plays my tournaments as well.
Forces are under attack.
Still rooting for Sheik. You know my undead bias. She got a chance, but you gotta do something against this expo. Ooh. Ooh. That's a sweet little creep jack. Very low mana. Sheik needs a little bit of time. He doesn't have... Oh, he doesn't have the supply for 50 food, Sheik! Ah! Where's the expression coming from? X fighting? I've never heard it outside of Warcraft. I don't know, man. We use it for 20 years or so? Also, the Koreans use it? Maybe it's coming from there? Yeah, this Dark Ranger is crazy. The TK is super tanky. But Expo is running, man. First heard it in Brood War. Yeah, I thought it's... Yeah, maybe it's from a Korean side. It's like... Himnera! It's never used anywhere else.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, let's go. He needs to do crazy damage, but he finds himself in the surround. It's actually not that bad, I think. If the hits go onto the DK, he's too tanky to die. But Lich is under-leveled. I don't see too many skeletons. Need some crazy kills now. That was one of them. There's no mana potion, though. Oh, the potions are back to normal, right? Nice. Okay, that worked. Sweet. Lich in trouble. Sweet. Well-timed hex by Ice Orc. Yep. Quite some losses on the Orc side, but in the end, he survives. Will prevail. Expo is up. For Sheik, it's one base. Man, good attempt, Sheikster. But not good enough. Grumpy Dennis. Thank you for the prime. Doesn't seem to be too grumpy, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should do a command about StarLeague. Exclamation mark set WAL Warcraft All-Star League is the rebranding of TP League. Okay, chat, help me out. Whenever somebody asks, what is Warcraft All-Star League, type exclamation mark WAL and the bot will answer it. Exclamation mark WAL. Like whale in German. Wal. There we go. Good chat. You good boys. You good boys. Oh, who's the good boy? The chat is the good boy. Yeah. So, this might be the final moments of Sheik in this qualifier. Dog emojis, nice. Okay, hero focus attempt. But Shadowhunter is safe, diving deep, and Sheik, unfortunately. You have no chance in this game anymore. I am surprised by Ice Orc's performance. Very stable. Two different styles on two very different maps. GG. G to the G! Unfortunately, not the win that I was hoping for, but Ice Orc deserved it. Well done.